Good morning. This is going to be a quick lunchtime knowledge test review, as well as some practical information for your road test. Hey, how are you doing, Mary? Nice to see you. Let's go ahead and get it. All right. So we're going to start off by talking about left turns. Turns are really important, and you will be assessed on this. First, do you check traffic? Are you looking left? Are you looking right? You never want to turn in front of oncoming traffic. You want to look ahead. You want to aim high. And when you turn into the nearest lane. You've got to turn on that blinker. You've got to have your focus ready to go. Whatever lane you start in is the lane that you finish in. Also, are you checking left and right? You have to look at traffic. You've got to check what's going on, and you have to be able to see. Okay, let's go ahead and get into a permit test question. Okay, your first permit test question. The speed limit in a mobile home park is it 15 miles per hour? Is it 25? Or is it 30? The correct answer is it's 15 miles an hour. Okay, let's talk about right-hand turns. You want to turn into the nearest lane. You want to check oncoming traffic. You want to look ahead. You're looking for people who use blinkers, people who do not, and you always want to have speed control of your vehicle. You do have to come to a stop behind the stop line to inch forward up into the intersection, and then you look left, you look right, you look left, and then you accelerate into the nearest turn. You turn hand over hand into the turn, and hey, I have my steering wheel here for my race car. You turn hand over hand into the turn, and then once your car is out of the turn, you turn hand over hand out. Believe it or not, you could drive on the road test without hands, but you have to have control of your vehicle. So you want to turn hand over hand in and hand over hand out. Right? You do not want to make wide turns. That is correct. Good afternoon. Hey, let's get into another question here since we got some energy going. Okay, let's look at our next permit test question. This is lunchtime permit driver's ed. What does it mean when the curb is painted blue? Does it mean that it's for police only? Does it mean that it's parking free until 6 p.m.? Or does it mean it's reserved for handicapped users? If you know, go ahead and type it in. So again, what does it mean if the handicap, what does it mean if the blue line, if the line is painted blue on the curb? It is a handicapped. It's reserved for handicapped. Your car will get towed if you park there. All right, let's get to the next question. Hey, there you go. You got it right. Okay, let's talk about turning. You have to check traffic. You got to look left, right, left. You want to have good steering control. You want to have good speed control. You have to yield to oncoming traffic first. You've got to yield for pedestrians. Super important. Yes, it is handicapped. You want to turn. You want to have your hands on the wheel, and you want to turn smoothly. If you overturn, you're going to go over the curb, hit a curb, lose points. If you turn wide, then you're going to turn into the wrong lane, and that's a dangerous maneuver. So you do not want to turn wide. Okay. You want to have controlled steering, and that's super important. So controlled steering will allow you to be successful and have good speed control. So let's go ahead and talk about the next one. You've got to accelerate once you're out of that turn. And when you accelerate out of the turn, you get up to the flow of the traffic. You also have to check your rear mirror. Hey, let's get into that next little question here. Okay, next question. Many of the biggest dangers of expressway driving stem from the high speeds of vehicles that are traveling. True or false? If you know, type it into the chat. Again, I'll read the question. From the biggest dangers on the expressway during traffic stem from the speeds of the vehicles on the expressway. Is this true or false? The correct answer is it is true. So you want to be aware, you want to get on that ramp, you want to accelerate, and you don't want to hesitate. True, 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 true that. Hey, I love it. I love this lunchtime energy. I want to do more of this. If you want me to do more of this lunchtime energy, where I'm coming in, hitting some permit test questions, giving you some driver's ed knowledge, preparing you for the road test, get us a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. I love this just popping on for lunch real quick 10-minute session. Hey, I feel you. I will do that. Okay, we're going to bring some energy. Okay, let's go on to traffic checks. Obviously, vision is really important. I like the thumbs up, Mary. So obviously, you got to look left and right. Your road tester will sit there. They'll have a clipboard, and they're going to have their glasses on. No, I'm joking. And they're going to look left and right, and they want to see you looking right. And I want to really help you. That is correct. I want to help you pass your road test. I don't want you to have an accident, and I really want you to be safe. And that's the biggest thing that I want to do as a professional, as a driver's ed instructor. That's give you that knowledge, see you grow, get you to the next level. Okay, so when you turn, you want to turn into the nearest lane. If you're making a left turn, it's by the double yellow light lane. If you're in the outside lane, you finish in the outside lane. But what if there's something that is blocking your path? You want to check over your shoulder, blind spot. You want to signal your intention, right? I just want to give you that energy and see you shine. Okay, let's hit this next one. Okay, here's your last question for the lunchtime permit knowledge test and driver's ed review. All right. The force that keeps you planet on Earth, is it gravity? Is it friction? Or is it inertia? Again, the force that keeps us planet on the Earth, is it gravity? Is it friction? Or is it inertia? Right, I'll give you a moment. I love this. It's just like we're all in a big cyber class together. This is fantastic. The correct answer is gravity. So you need to know about your vehicle. You want to have control. Hey, I see it there. So in conclusion, I just want to say thank you. This is a nice little lunchtime permit review, road test review. I'm going to do these more often. I have some great questions here. I want to thank you. And if you felt this brought you value, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends. And I appreciate all of you so much. Have a great lunch, and I will get on tomorrow. Bye.